All right, so this is Opeyemi Olaniyan, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And I just want to ask her some questions because she had, I think, just three 30-minute sessions with me, and she's just all over the place. So I'm thinking, what has happened? I keep seeing her on Facebook, and I'm like, I had to call her today, and I had to do this interview, and it's just going to be 15 minutes because I want her to explain to us, to me, what has happened. And I'll go through a few questions. So, what exactly do you do?
I am a fashion designer. I'm also into exploitation of food, our agri products, our agricultural products from Nigeria to other countries.
Okay. So, what has happened since those short sessions that we had? I think it was over 3 days. What has happened?
So before the section, if I was almost falling into depression of I was not doing well, not doing well. And I was allowing it get into my head. Like I was practically drawn in. So immediately when I saw the Coach Kemi's 3-day chain on how to, and
I think
Coach Kemi,
I think we should
he
go
told
off. I think we should go off video because to save bandwidth, because you are stopping and I cannot hear what you're saying. So let both of us go off
oh,
video.
okay.
All right. And you're still on video. Take it off.
How do I okay, stop
You
video.
click. Yeah. All right. So we can carry on. So when you saw the advert for those sessions, what were you thinking?
I just jumped into it that this is what I needed right now because I was almost falling into depression. I was immediately I messaged you, you replied me immediately. You told me to write out my goals, what I wanted, how and the only thing that I knew that was writing then was just negative things about me, how I was unable to achieve this, how life has been very bad, negative, just negative things. And I with Coach K, she was telling me that only you all these bad and negative things. Oh wow.
Mm.
So I spoke to her why I'm feeling this way, how I've been shifting blame from how this person has done this. Coach came out to tell me immediately that you need to stop shifting blames. You need to sit up to it. That means if you are still shifting blame, you are not ready for it. You need to sit up to it. You need to what you have now, then of your life. And that up till now, when I feel no, I'm not doing well. When I remember our voice is still always it still rings in my head.
Hmm.
I'm
Hmm.
not doing well. I still sit myself up and say no, no, no. Then at times when I feel I'm not feeling okay, I will just go into a Facebook page. I used to see once I watch one or two, I'm fine. I'll go back to my normal self, and that, that has been what I've been doing since that coaching section.
Mm. So you've answered the next question, which is, was there anything you were struggling with before? So you've mentioned you were almost getting into depression, you were blaming other people. So what do things look like now for you?
Oh, now responsibility.
Hold on, Opeyemi. Your voice just disappears and then it comes. So you are talking, but I can't hear you. And your internet, your connection seems to be on red, at least on from here. So are you sitting far from your Wi-Fi? Is it, if you are far, please go to where it is, because now we don't need your
Close
background.
to it now.
You are close to
I'm
it.
close.
Okay.
Yes, very close.
All right. So what do things look like now?
Oh, now I feel very better. I feel very good.
Hmm.
I if I as far as my business is, if I make any mistake, I take hold of it.
Hmm.
If I fail at it safe, I believe that I failed at it because I didn't do something right. Or maybe I was
Hmm.
following somebody that I'm not supposed to follow. Let me do my thing the same way I received the I was the one that received it, just the same way I received the idea, not following what others are doing, not following what others say we should do. So that has really helped me. I've been doing my thing, going on my pace, and I have been I have I have not been using other speed as my own leverage. I have
Hmm.
been going. In fact, then Coach Kemi even told me, "What are my goals?" I told her that I don't even know how to write goals. I don't do anything. But now, really, I have set things I want to do for myself, things for the week, things for the months, and I've been able to be achieving them. Even when I don't finish them up,
Hmm.
I am no longer where I used to be. I
Hmm.
am no longer where I used to be, and I'm happy.
Hmm. Fantastic. Thank you. So, how did you approach this new way of thinking?
Anyway, this new way of thinking,
How did you
I
approach it?
immediately after I had sections with you, I realized that no, I'm going to do away with negative. I don't want to have anything to do with negativity.
Hmm.
I don't I don't want to have anything to do. I don't want to be in the environment of negativity. I even when those things seems unachievable, I still don't want to be around negativity. I want to be around people, or I want to say things or read things that will make me realize that yes, I can do it
Hmm.
and I can do
Hmm.
it.
Hmm. Hmm. So, what are your goals with this new thinking?
My goals are majorly I have set for different my personal goals, my business. I don't know which one I should.
Anyone?
Anyone. Okay, so for my business, I in this month of November, I wrote that I wanted to make a profit of 1 million.
Hmm.
One aside every other expenses.
Hmm.
I want to have a profit of 1 million.
Hmm.
I've not gotten that yet,
Hmm.
but I'm not thinking negative.
Hmm.
Like I know it's achievable. And for to help that thinking, I have been reading or staying around people that says, I make business of kini kon million. I have done so many billions of business, and it has been really been helping my thinking, and I am thinking towards it, and it's going to happen.
Hey, come on. It has indeed
Yes.
happened. So, highlight some of the struggles you had on your journey, especially from a mental standpoint. What were some of the struggles you had? Because now we see where you are, but where are you coming from? What were some of those struggles?
Anyway, because let me just dive a little bit into my fashion business,
Okay.
fashion design business.
Okay.
So I'm growing up. I love traveling. I love combining colors, creativity of combining different colors and all that. And I wanted to venture into decoration.
Mm-hmm.
And my father told me then immediately after secondary school that decoration is only for people that knows people. It's not for people, it's only for people that are connected,
Mm.
important people and all. So he told me then that I should not go into um um I should not go into decoration. I should rather go into fashion designing. Like for fashion designer, I can sew for my siblings, sew for my friends and all that. Then he registered me into a fashion place very close to my house. But then the boss will after a year, within that space of a year, she will send us out, not just me, all of us out when she's cutting. She will send us to buy so many things that are not we will not be back until after she's done cutting and
Wow.
she's almost done sewing. So my first struggle was I didn't have interest in fashion design. I was pushed into it. Then the second struggle now became that my boss wasn't even ready to show us the work.
Mhm.
So that was the beginning of my problem. I
Mm,
used a year and didn't get anything. In fact, it became so bad that I had to be moving from one fashion designer to another. I can count five bosses that I've been with.
mm,
At times in school, at times outside school, and all
mm,
that.
mm,
So that has become the beginning of my fashion struggle. And going into fashion, I realized that fashion business is interesting. Why?
mm,
Because when your customer bring clothes, you can decide to spend all your money
mm,
after you are done buying your materials, buying this, buying that you need. You can decide to spend all your money and you are not holding anybody accountable. Unlike buying and selling business that you must not buy too much, you must not so that you'll be able to cover up for your profits. But
mm,
unlike using your skills, you can decide to spend your money today and by tomorrow you recover it back.
mm,
So, and that was the beginning of my struggles. And in fact, I hated fashion designing. Once I see a young person sewing, it always trigger a particular pain in me.
mm,
Then I used to nurse. In fact, when I was 7, I bought myself a weaving machine with my 2 month halawi. I kept it in a carton that no, maybe I will outsource, I will give it out to somebody else and all that. Then I came across Coach Kemi, so that how I've been into fashion. And in fact, that problem became so serious that once people give me clothes to sew for, then once they see clothes on me and I tell them that I made the clothes, and they give me their clothes, I will be afraid. Won't I spoil this clothes? Will I spoil it? Won't I spoil? What if I spoil it? How will I get another one? And that has been how I've been nursing fears all the days of my life. Then I met Coach Kemi. She told me that you are not serious. That was, in fact, she was so blunt that day. I cried after the
mm,
section. I told myself that yes, I've not been serious. And this way will make me become more poor, which I don't want to be. I want to be very wealthy. She said so many things that day, and one of those things I held on to was that you you are poor. You have been poor. And with this your mentality, do you want to continue to be poor? I said no. And that was it. That was it. I don't want to be poor. So my major this thing is, what do I not want? What do I want? So what do I not want is not what do I want is what I'm chasing after. I don't want to be poor. I want to be rich. I want to be wealthy. I want to be a multi-billionaire, having multiple streams of income. And my machine that I left for over 3 years, I went to pack it. I carried it. I got somebody to install it for me. I've installed it. I've been making some dresses for myself. Presently, I'm wearing one of my dresses that I made. My
Ooh, switch
birthday
it
is
on
coming.
again. Switch it on again. Switch on your video. Let's see it.
Okay, man. I'm coming now.
Okay. And then we'll put it off again. When I saw it, I liked it. I thought, oh, I should ask for this is your machine.
Yes, this is my sewing machine,
Okay.
and this is my weaving machine that I left for
Oh,
like
for
3 years.
3 years. Woo!
Yeah. This is my weaving machine that thinking negative made me abandon my machine.
My goodness. And so what did you say you've sewn? This is what you woo!
Yes, this is
Okay
what I made.
now. Okay
This is what I
now.
made.
Oh my gosh. I want one. Oh,
So
this
I
is
made this for myself.
and it's
I
long all the way down.
Yes. No, it's not long. It's short.
Okay,
Yeah.
dress. Oh,
I
I
made something
love.
perfect for I
And it
made
has
something perfect
pockets.
for stature because I'm hippie. I'm not so tall. So
Okay,
I wanted something that
sure.
will not make me look short.
Yes, nice. I like it. I like the cut on the neck right there. That's
Thank you, ma.
beautiful.
So I made it. I told one of my friends that I want to make dress. Told her that she should that I would like to snap and send to her. When I sent it, she was like, ah, so you have been in this fashion. What was your problem exactly? In fact, at some point she told me that I'm not serious. I told her that yes, I know. But now I'm serious.
Oh yes, so I'm so happy that you are. So
So
I have one other question.
can I
Share,
switch back to
yes, we can
audio?
switch it up. So
Okay.
what are some share some of the examples of limiting beliefs you had and what you did to overcome them?
Okay. So one of those things I used to like, okay, let me go back to this machine that I said. I all the while I keep telling my in fact, when I installed this machine, I was not willing to even touch it safe that if it's now go and spoil in call, I told myself that if it spoil, I will repair it. It's
Mm,
my money. I'm going to
mm,
repair it. If it spoil. And this same fear was almost settling in. I bought myself a washing machine not quite long. And this fear was setting in that if I plug this washing machine now and it get burnt with light, they bring low voltage, and I was even afraid of plugging it in. I said, no, 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 this is madness.
Aye,
I'm going to and I am going to use it. And if anything happens to it, I'm going to repair it. I'm going to
come
do
on,
it.
come on.
I even called a friend to show her some things in the machine. She said, yes, I'm doing it well. That I should continue. I said, okay,
Wow.
thank you. She was saying that, where am I getting my confidence from? I told her that, don't worry. Then another thing, during that Coach Kemi section, I before this section, I wrote Oyo State recruitment exam
Mm,
for teachers.
mm,
I wrote the exam. The exam was a very tough one, but I passed. I passed,
come on.
out of my struggles, I passed. I went for the interview, I passed.
Mm,
And now we're expecting the list. A friend told me yesterday that the list will be out next week. She now called me. She now told me that, am I going to get my name? I told her that I've seen my name. I saw my name. I just want to print out my appointment letter. She said, where am I getting this confidence from? I told her that my
mm,
boss is Jesus. You should leave
mm,
every, you should leave every other thing.
mm,
I'm not even afraid. I told her that there's no single fear in me. I told her that sincerely speaking, I'm not afraid. I just know that my name is out. She was now telling me that on the other hand, what if my name is not out? I said, I'll forge ahead. It's
mm,
not the end of it. I'm
mm,
still so sure, 100% that my name is there.
mm,
My name is just there. I just know.
mm,
And I'm going to call Coach Kemi back to tell her that my name is there.
mm. Come on.
So I'm happy that I think of possibilities. Now, yesterday I saw an interview that I saw a private interview that I wanted to with a company that was recruiting a virtual staff. I was still thinking, should I apply? No, in fact, I got two spirits in me saying one was saying apply, the other one was saying don't apply. I told the other one that was saying I should not apply. Told the other one that you are saying I should not apply because you think I will not get it. I'm going to get it and I'm going to apply.
Mm,
And I applied for it. I
mm,
don't know. I told myself that if the owner of the company says no, yes, it's not more my problem, but I
mm.
have applied.
Come
And
on.
I hit the fear on the head. I
Mm,
applied for it.
mm.
I am not going to allow negative thoughts keep me in a corner, keep me in a circle
Come on.
over and over again. That has gone and it has gone forever.
Come on.
Yes, I will be. I remember during my section with Coach Kemi where she was saying that I asked her a question that how do I conquer fear finally,
Mm,
totally. She
mm,
said there will always be fear, fear for new stages, fear of every new stage comes with fear, but the ability to conquer it is courage. Doing it courageous, and that is what I have been doing.
mm. That's me giving you a standing ovation. Oh,
Thank you, ma.
oh, the way you are talking. I'm thinking, Who is Coach Kemi? Are you sure? Is that what you did? Because
Later, when I saw your story on Facebook, I said yes. Okay,
mm,
so all these my struggles, I'm going to write a story soon. Oh yes. I
mm,
told myself that I'm the one that will write my story. Nobody will
come
write it
on,
correctly with me.
come on.
I'm going to write it. I am
Yes,
going to write it.
yes.
I saw how Coach Kemi even said she borrowed money, how she was not able to even feed and all that. I said, oh wow. So
Mm,
every glory has a story. I
yes.
said, okay, that's good. Thank God she has failed. She too, she knows how it feels to fail.
Yes, yes.
Yes. She even said in that video that there was a video that was attached to it that don't listen to somebody that has not failed though, because
Yes, 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 yes. Um,
paper. They've
yeah.
not failed
Joshua
before. Don't
Selman,
mind
yes.
them. Don't mind them.
Yes.
And I hold on to it now. Even if I fail today, yes, I will start again. But I'm not
Mm,
starting from being a novice in it. I am starting
mm,
from that where I failed. I am taking the lesson along. I am
come
starting
on.
from the lesson. I
Yes.
am not starting from the scratch. And do I still have fears? Yes. Am I
Mm.
going to conquer? Oh yes. So
Yep, you are still going to conquer. So, what's motivating you to keep on going on this thinking right journey? What's been motivating you?
anyway, one of those things is some days, in all sincerity, I feel down some days. I get afraid some days. I'm not there yet. I'm not even close to where I want to be. But most days when I feel that way, what used to come to my timeline on Facebook is just Coach Kemi's video. Is either a live video that she has done. I'll just go into it and watch, and I'll be fine. It might not be immediately, but I'll be fine again. So
So my videos, my videos are what's motivating you. I beg
yes,
you, increase
I,
the
in,
inner
in
strength in
fact,
you so that if you don't see a
I used to
video,
tell.
mhm.
You said what, ma?
I said increase the inner strength in you so that in case you don't see a video, you can remind yourself and say, is your name Opeyemi or what? You are the
Uh,
conqueror. You are the, what do they
yes,
call it? The chief. The one. You are the one that's here. Zobu, Zobu.
yes.
You
Yes,
are
ma.
the woman. Oh, keep going, sis. So sorry, you are going to say something.
Oh, I
Oh, well,
forgot.
it's okay. It's okay. So, finally, people listening to this video are two types. Those who have worked with me before or are working with me now, that's one type. And those who want to or are thinking of working with me, what would you say to the first group? Those who have worked
Ah,
with me before or who are still working with me. And what would you say to the second group? Those who want to or are thinking of working with me.
anyway, let me start with those who have worked with you before. Those
Yeah.
who have worked with you before, I am still part of them. I categorize myself as part of them. Of course, I am part of them. And one thing I want you to know is don't throw away your whatever you've written down, whatever you have discussed, don't throw them away. Don't throw them away. That is one. Don't throw them away. Keep at it. Keep um keep feeding on them. Feeding. I realize that feeding my mind on those things has helped me so much. And I even came across one of Coach Kemi's book, 100 Days of Thinking. I got stuck in the book. I didn't finish the book. I lost it in one of my former phone. And I got stuck in the book. The book was so is I'm so blessed by the book to the extent that there's a section in the book that says that if you have cancer, you is in your head that you will die, that you have cancer. It's possible you have cancer and it will not kill you because you don't even think about it. The thought is not there you know yes, I want to put this point. So after that section, I realized I became conscious of the fact that once I think about negative thing, or maybe somebody is asking me, okay, let me cite an example. I wanted to buy bread from an old woman, and because I don't want to offend her, I don't want her to feel bad. I told her that my teeth used to pain me, and in all sincerity, it used to pain me, but at that moment, it was not paining me. Not that man, my teeth is paining me. That's why I don't use to buy. old bread. I like fresh bread. She was persuading me to buy from her. I didn't I didn't want to go for that, so I don't want to talk more. So I went for it. When I got home, I realized that my teeth started paining me. I said, where is this coming from? Like, wow,
Mm,
why? I said, oh, because I have lost this negative. Now I realized I begin to remember, I now became conscious that when I say anything negative, I realize that it happened. So
mm,
I started feeding myself with positivity.
mm.
I can achieve this, I can get this, I can get this done, I can buy this, I can own this. In fact, before the year ends, I'm trusting God and I believe in myself that I'm having a landed property for myself.
Come on.
So
So be it.
then the next set of people,
Who are
anyway,
thinking of working with me? Yes.
I will, I can't, you can't be forced actually. The
Precisely.
only way to it is when you come by yourself, when you know that when you realize that you have a problem of thinking, and she's the doctor of thinking.
Hmm,
Coach Kemi is coach doctor think doctor or doctor think. I don't know how good to put it, but
hmm.
this is the right place to be. If you know this is where you are falling, you need to approach Dr. Kemi. So I implore you, I suggest to you, and I don't want to plead that you should come and have a right way of thinking. Have a right way of thinking. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. Chai. I stopped thinking negative. I stopped it because I came across. I've been feeding myself with those things she has been living out for us. And please come and work with her.
Thank you so much, Opeyemi. I am just completely tickled at what you are achieving in such a short time, and even the way you've been talking. I am just like, what? Help! What is this? What's she drinking? What's she eating? I am really super proud of you. Thank you so much for your time. Keep doing what
Yes,
you are doing. It can only
yes,
get better. Stay strong, yeah? And have a great
yes.
day. Have a great day. All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, ma.
Bye bye.
Bye bye, ma.